As an example, think about the apostate-driven lies and dishonesties that Jehovah's organization is permissive toward pedophiles. I mean, that is ridiculous, isn't it? If anybody takes action against someone who would threaten our young ones and takes action to protect our young ones, it's Jehovah's organization. We reject outright such lies.
Well, Watchtower. You join the Redress Scheme, eh? But would that mean that there are child predators and molesters in your organization? But oh no, I thought it was just apostate-driven lies. Really, Watchtower? So, is it not apostate-driven lies? So you actually do have pedophiles in your organization? Oh, you actually have let the accused run free in your organization if there was no other witness? Oh, you actually didn't call the police when you should have. So it's not just apostate-driven lies. Oh, so you actually got to apologize to all these victims and compensate them as well? Well, what brought about this change? You were asked to join the Redress Scheme over and over, and you refused. You see, this Redress Scheme is a follow-up to the Australian Royal Commission. You know, when they were looking to see how well you protected children, and you were found to be one of the worst organizations when it comes to protecting children. So now you've been asked to be a part of this Redress Scheme, and you didn't want to do it. You felt like, you know what I'm saying, you were just going to thug it out. You know, you felt like the Australian Royal Commission, they ain't really know what they was talking about. You know, you told them, you know, you don't really believe this is God's organization anyway. You know, just totally selling us out. You know what I'm saying? You're not courageous at all. Like the titles of the books you print, you publish, be courageous. You're nothing like the men you describe in those books. You're nothing like them. What about Meshach, and Abednego? Is that how you say their names? It's been a long time. But yeah, you're nothing like these courageous men that stood up for God, that stood up for Jehovah in times when their faith was tested. So no, you just wanted to thug it, right? You just wanted to thug it like, well, I ain't got no problem over here. Yeah, they say we the worst religion when it comes to protecting kids, but no, we ain't issue out no apologies. If they make us pay, the court make us pay, then we just gotta pay. But we ain't joining a Redress Scheme. Oh no, not until they tell you they're gonna take your tax exempt status. Oh, that's why you folding? That's why you bending? Because you don't want them to take that tax exempt status, do you? So now you're gonna have to pay out all these victims. Because it wasn't apostate lies. You really do have victims of abuse in your organization that you've allowed to be abused on your watch, okay? So it's time to pay up. And this is what's happening now. What's funny, my mom used to always tell me every time, she didn't want to hear about the history. She didn't want me to bring up quotes leading up to 1975. Look, Mom. Look what they said leading up to 1975. So they were predicting the end of the world. What about these 1914 quotes? They said the world was going to end. What about this? It will no longer, what? Y'all know what I'm talking about. This generation will by no means pass away. The 1914 generation. What else? She don't want to hear about the articles that came out telling young people not to pursue a college career. She didn't want to hear about none of that. She would say, you always bringing up Watchtower's history, Watchtower's past. What about what's happening right now? What's happening right now? What's happening right now? Your organization is joining the Redress Scheme, and they're going to apologize to the victims that they let get molested and abused on their watch. But they're only going to do it because they had to be threatened that they would get their tax exempt status taken away from them. Now you let that sink in, all right? It's Felice, totally awake. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And I'll be back with more content.